What's up? I know usually I say welcome to 3D movie cinema and then make a pun, but I just want to say 100 subscribers. Thank you so much. I mean, this really literally has been something I've been doing since 2021. I started as when I started, and I just want to say thank you so much. I mean, I started doing it, over on by that bookshelf over there, and it's just been great. I mean, like this is literally the best thing that could ever happen. 100. I didn't even think to get 10 subs. I just wanted to talk about movies because I was just annoying all my friends and family members, and I just wanted to sit there and talk about movies. That's all. And you all, the feedback, the comments, just the friendships that I've made over the years because just because you want to talk to me also about movies as just warms my heart. It really does. And the fact that you all want to sub just to listen to hear me rant about movies, whether you have agreements of my opinion or a disagreement, just makes me happy. And I just want to say thank you. I just want to say absolutely thank you from the bottom of my heart because without you, I really, would just probably give up. Wouldn't I really wouldn't do this reviews. I mean, because if I would have just stayed at 10 subs or 5 subs, I would still try to be making these, but I wouldn't be as motivated. But to see 100 people, it just like it feels like the price rate keeps going yori 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 yori. I mean, that to me just makes me very happy, and I just want to say thank you. I'm not really gonna do like a a thing, like a big event thing. I am gonna do on July 5th. Me, Jacob Martin, Ryan Cam, and Stephanie Menendez from I'll Buy the Popcorn. We're gonna watch a great, fun Nicolas Cage movie that's a little cheesy. It's called Bad Lieutenant, Port Authority of New Orleans, I believe. And we're gonna watch that. So if you want to come say hi, whatever. But I just really, in case you don't get a chance to watch that, I just wanted to say this is me saying thank you because when I started out in 2021, I didn't know anybody. I just was uploading this and it's just for fun. I was a big fan of Chris Stuckman, John Flickpick, Jeremy Johns, and I didn't even know they existed until 2019 when Terminator Dark Fate came out. Then I just heard, I was like, what is this guy? And then I see him again for in Force Awakens. And he just kept showing up my feed, and so I'm like, and so I started listening to his takes, and I was like, what does he know? And then of course, as I started listening, I understood. And you hear his backstory and everything, and it just is. It's insightful to me, to hear their thoughts. And I'm like, oh wow, like it made me show you that even bad movies are actually just fun to watch, like The Room. Before then, I thought bad movies were just bad movies, but to see them as what they are now is they're fun. You can have fun with them. I mean, that's where I kind of changed my perspective was in 2019. And then during COVID, I watched a lot of Stuckman and Flickinger. And so, like, I watched so much of them. Like, I literally watched way more than I should have, and just like, and it was fun. The hilariosities were fun, and watching John Flickinger go into like a Dollar Tree and just start throwing fake grenades, saying, "Oh shit, it's gonna blow up," and throw across the store. Those were fun to me. And then see Jeremy Johns sit there and just like just riff about things was fun. And then of course I got into Dead Meat, who he was in my suggestions where he talks about just does a whole movie in under 30 minutes, and I love that too. That to me showed me that YouTubers, because the only YouTuber I followed before 2019 was Kevin Smith, because I liked hearing his thought process and everything. And then of course, you know after a while, I think it was around late 2019 when something tragic happened to me, and so I kind of stopped listening to Kevin Smith for a little bit, but then something, like something, I started listening to other YouTubers, and they were just insightful to me, and I kind of wanted to have a voice too. I'm like, well, I like talking about movies, and to me, it was never about getting subscribers. I just wanted to tell, my thoughts and reviews on these movies, and I started out just doing it over the bookshelf, but then as I was talking to a friend of mine, I was like, that's just so gimmicky. Everybody talks around a bookshelf. It's like, so I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. And so then, of course, as I learned the thought process and all the technology about this, I just started using a background. And I really, really, really owe it to all you, especially my friends. Like Dave from Interpreting the Stars, great friend of mine. I just want to say thank you, Dave, because Dave showed me out how to do the editing stuff. What website to use and everything else. Dave showed me a lot. Like he literally like was just like a good friend that just like put his arm around me and said, "Look, good, I got you, okay." And he told me all this great stuff, what to do and everything. And Jacob Martin, who basically just messaged me on social media, and I was like, who the hell is this guy? Like, and then of course I just started talking to him, and I was like, you know what? I want to be edgy. And then I was like, I'm gonna tell. And I told him I want to watch how. He said, hey, I would love to collab with you sometime if you want to. And he was just like, I'm like, you know what? Howard the Duck. Just to screw with him because I've never seen Howard the Duck, and I'm like, because I said I want to watch a bad movie, and then he said, got it, Howard the Duck, and I'm like, okay. And then of course, that was like, and then we've been friends ever since. And every year, we try to do like a bad Christmas movie review and a Halloween movie review. And so I just, and we're about to do another bad movie review in a couple of weeks, so that's pretty cool. And and of course, I've met, and of course Mike from Did You Z That and the Z Review. He's the one that even brought me into the fold with now where I met everyone. He's like, look, you know, I really like your. He says I like your takes. I think you would, if you come over here, I could show you, that meet some other people that help you out a lot. And I'm like, okay. And that's where I met Dave and Jacob Martin and all them, and I met Stephanie through Jacob, and then of course I met Ryan through Jacob, and I met Richard, and I met all these Blacktastic Media, and RWR movie review. I also met Jason the Old Millennial and just Cinematic Tendencies and all these other great YouTubers. And I'm sorry if I'm forgetting all of you guys' names. Anthony Perez as well, and Darnell, you know, and Joshua, and just like all them. I mean, seriously, just Rejected Hero Media is Darnell, by the way, and Joshua, and just all those, just so much. And I just want to say thank you so much. And if I forget your name, I am sorry. I just I'm just thinking at the top of my head because I don't want to. I want to be real, and it makes me happy. I started out doing his Jacob Collins reviews, but then I just I really just wanted to be like stand out, and I'm like, you know what, no one, a lot of people don't talk about 3D, and I was just like, you know what, 3D. I wanted to call. I always had said I wanted to make a production company called 3D Movie Cinema, and so I know it was like people like movie cinema are the same freaking thing. I'm like, I know nobody will fucking tag that. Then I will be okay with it. I can not have to worry about getting copyright claimed or copyright strike or somebody buying that out for me, unless somebody wants to be an asshole right now and do it and say, hey, I watched this now. You change your title. Well, I'll go like this: Collins 3D, Collins Cinema, or something like that. I'll go like that. So let's play with me. I can change. There's 1,000 titles. I will make you go bankrupt before I ever change all of this. 3D will always be in the title. And so or I can go to 3D Jake, But yeah, I just really want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Even if I don't get 100 more, or if I don't get another 100, or if I don't get even one more sub, I just want to say I'm grateful for this 100, and thank you so much. Because without you, I would not have be motivated to make a video for video games and movies every Thursday and every Friday. I would just be like, I don't care. Who cares? And even when I'm sick, the people that just respond and say, get better, hope you, that to me also makes me feel better about it, because that makes me feel like you actually care. Like I remember I got COVID, and then like I had the outpouring support that people were like, oh, get better, get better. That made me feel better about myself. Even though I was still feeling like shit from COVID, I still was feeling better that my, mentality wise, without like, oh yeah, people actually do care. And so I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Here's to, here's to all this. Can't wait to show you more reviews and everything, and just leave me feedback, whether it be positive or negative. Just leave feedback. Thank you so much. Love you all. Thank you.